Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths with Indersina. Now today's topic is classification of decimals and number and rationality. Now we are previous we discuss all the types of number. Now we discuss specifically rational numbers and irrational numbers, terminating, non-terminating, repeating. Here is the broad view of this chart. You can clearly show. First, we discuss rational number that we can express in P upon Q form, and irrational numbers cannot be expressed. Okay, rational number P we can express in P upon Q form, and irrational number we can't P upon Q form express. Okay, we can't express in P upon Q form. Okay, now here the example 0.75. How to 0.75 come 75 upon 100 after point decimal form after 2 digit, then 20, 25, 3 and 24, 3 upon 4 and 1.2, 26, 12 and 2 5s are 10, 6 and 0.5 also denoted by 1 by 2. Terminating decimal, that mean that is a fraction form and they stop after some divisible. For example, when 3 upon 4 we divided, that comes 0.75 and stopped, then never goes and continue. Okay, 615 1.2 when we divide 1.2 and 1 upon 2 divides 0.5, they stopped, that we call terminating decimals. Non-terminating decimal, that mean that is continuously divisible, they never stop, they continuously goes on. For example, we can here express 1 by 3, 0.333333, they continuously come 3, that we call a non-terminating number. And what is a repeating number? Here is the 1 by 7 is a uh, non uh, non-terminating number, but when some number is repeated continuously same number, that we call repeating number. That means rational numbers can be terminating decimal, non-terminating and repeating decimal also. So and after a finite number of digit, and here's a repeating pattern of digits that is continuously goes on. Here the rational. Now we are discuss about in detailed rational numbers. Now we discuss irrational number that can't be expressed in P upon Q. Okay, here is the few example. For example, pi 3.14151925 and so on. They continue goes on. They never stop, and we cannot express P upon Q. Here we can say here is a continuous going on, here is continuous. So what's the difference between? There is a difference between that we can express in P upon Q form. 1 upon 3 is a P upon form. We can't express pi is an actual number 3.1415 in a fraction form P upon Q. We can assume for easy calculation 22 upon 7, that not actual value 3.14. So that is a not actual value 22 upon 7. We just express for easy calculation. So pi is a irrational number. Okay, and irrational numbers non-terminating. That means that is continuous goes on. Okay, what's the properties of irrational number? That continuous goes on. So non-terminating number and repeating decimal root 2, what's the root 2 value? 1.414213 and so on continue. Okay, and e is a Euler number 2.711828 so on. And we can clearly show the pattern, there is no repeating number and non-repeating number. So what is the property is irrational number non-terminating and non-repeating. That is difference for rational number. Okay, here's the difference between rational number and irrational number. Goes on forever with a repeating pattern, non-repeating pattern. The rational number have pattern terminating or repeat, and irrational numbers do not have. So here's the detailed explanation. I will explain you Now you can tell me root 7 is a rational number or a irrational number, or what's the properties are, and also explain. I already explained you -2 is a rational irrational, and what is the imaginary, or what's the uh, explain in a comment below. I already explained you everything, and here is the two comment below, and I hope this video help you understand classification of decimal number and rational number and irrational numbers. If you have any doubts, please write them in a comment below. I would love to have. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also one thing, in a previous video, I now add on few things I forget to explain you. Prime number and composite number. That is a smallest. For example, prime number is 2, 3, 5, 7. That is not divisible by 2. Composite number is that have more than two factors like 4, 8, 6, and so on. So what is the smallest prime number? That is 2, and the smallest composite number is 4. That most of the exam that asks what is the smallest prime number and what is the composite numbers. Okay, now I explain everything. If you have any doubt, please comment on, and what's the next video you want, please told me. I definitely make a videos, and please write them what's the value and solution and what's the properties are here. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. I will see you in next video.